How's it going, guys? Today, or yeah, this evening, I suppose, I shall be reviewing Malipiero, or I guess, let's see, I don't actually know his full name, let's see, Gianfrancesco Malipiero, and his string quartets. This is played by the Quartetti per Arci, maybe? I don't know. It's in Italian. Let me see. Quartetto d'Arci di Venezia. So that may be the Venice d'Arci di. I don't know. It is a. I'll let you just read that for yourself right there. Quartetto d'Arci di Venezia. Or I'm thinking that might mean Venice, but who knows? Here's the characters. As you can see, you can get a free catalog. So yeah, these string quartets, which I am going to turn up, because they're not loud enough. Okay. They come on a 2-disc set here. And, let's see, which quartets are they? It is quartet 1 through 8. And I believe that is all, that's his entire, you know. God, man, I gotta get a haircut. This is getting ridiculous. I believe that is his entire, you know, catalog as far as string quartets are concerned. Most of this is in Italian. I think there's a little French and there's some English, yeah. But, yeah, let's just get on to the music itself. It's very modern in the sense that you can tell he's sort of trying to drive forward. There's a synthetic, not synthetic, but more industrial feeling to this. And when I was first listening to it, I couldn't help but get this image of an even, you know, further time in the future, almost like I could see people in sort of some sort of sterile, futuristic environment playing these string quartets in some, you know how you in the commercials nowadays they have all this futuristic stuff because we're in the future and stuff, and they have them in the white jumpsuits and other crap like that. Like, I can see people in one of those, you know, a quartet in all these white jumpsuits performing this in the future, and it fitting right in. It seems futuristic, even though it's old and it's an older style to a degree and blah blah blah. It feels futuristic. It feels like it's moving forward in an industrial. Synthetic is not the right word, but just very, very much thought out. I can hear his mind composing this stuff. And it just works all together. It's very rhythmic, but tonally it all fits together very well. I love these little grooves that he gets going on. A lot of times the cello will drive these churning grooves that remind me sort of machinery almost, you know, industrial, like, once again. And then the violin just twittering around, but it's not, it's got this, you know, romantic side to it. And it's got the classical side to it, the more, you know, intellectual. But it doesn't really feel like he's trying to marry classical ideology with romantic ideology. It feels like he's taking a bit from both, but doing something else, just completely different. You hear that groove again? A lot of those. This is the first string quartet you're listening to right now. I like some of the you know, the ones further down the line a little bit better. I think I may skip forward, actually. It's as good as any place. But it's just got this driving engine, like generator feel to it. But it's still, it's not like, you know, industrial in the way, like, you know, obviously it's not electronics, it's not experimental in that sense, even though for this time period I'm sure it was, because let's see, he died in 73. Well, that's not that long ago, actually. Wonder when these were composed. Within the extremely rich output of Gianfrancesco Malipiero, the string quartets are comparable only to his stage music. He composed 8 quartets between 1920 and 1964. So, as you can see, you know, he came in 1920. In the 20s, you know, obviously the roaring 20s, everyone had that industrial mentality. Not like the Industrial Revolution, but this sort of we live in the future mentality. Sort of similar to today with the technology explosion and all that idea. With, you know, all these little gadgets and stuff. This mentality of living in the future. And I really feel like that comes out through this music. But it doesn't seem, well, I guess in certain spots, at certain moments, it does seem almost imposed upon the music. But for the most part, it feels very natural. And it moves along. It's just this flowing, it's sort of like Bartok, but no, I wouldn't even. It borrows a little from Bartok. It borrows a little bit from maybe even Shostakovich. But I don't know. I could make speculations and stuff, but I'm absolutely no expert on the topic. I just, you know, I don't even. I'm not one of those people that can name Opus 62 or you know, yeah, I don't even know half of a quarter of Beethoven's works, you know. I'm terrible with names. But it's just got this familiar yet very new feeling to it, I guess. I wish we get to one of those moments where it's got that driving cello groove in here. You may have to just purchase this yourself. You can find it on YouTube. You can find the 4th quartet, I believe, or the 5th. The 4th or the 5th, which is an excellent one. This, I believe it's this. It may be this recording or a different one. There are 2 out, I think. This, I believe, was the cheaper, and the one that I preferred. But because it sounded more natural, it sounds like there are people performing in the room as opposed to like putting the microphone on the right on the bridge type thing. But excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Just, you can put it on in the background and it will give you a decent vibe. But I wouldn't suggest that. I'm not one for background music. It's very much analytical. And see, there's a little groove in there. But yeah. Once again, lost for words. That's pretty much all I got for you. But good stuff. I recommend these string quartets, definitely.